Welcome back. Mr. Cuervo Racing here. Thanks for all the calls, emails, support, all the business, buying parts from us. Whatnot. Really appreciate it. So we're going to do a quick install and kind of show you the steps of what's needed to do the adapter style intake inside the factory box. So first, to get this air box out of your bike, very simple. You have 4 bolts that come off there. You have one hose clamp that is right here, the Phillips head. And then on the side of the bike, kind of hidden behind the fender, you have a bolt here. And on the other side, you have a bolt here. This one's the most hidden. It's behind your exhaust system. You can reach up there with a wrench and get that out. Putting it back in is a little bit more difficult without moving the exhaust, but regardless, that's what you need to do. So, get to this point, get this out on the bench. You're going to take your factory filter out. That's coming off of there. Oh my goodness. I think they make it a mile long. Alright, that is out. Next, we need to remove this filter cone assembly, and it is riveted into place. So what we're going to do, get a sharp drill bit. We're going to try to cut the head of the rivet off. You can also grind these. I am going to drill them. We'll see how the first one goes. I'll probably push pause, do the rest, and come back. Alright, there we go. So we drilled the head of that rivet off. And then after that is off, we should be able to punch that through. So I'm going to finish the rest of these, and let's see if I can punch that first. Let's see if it'll come out or not. Okay, well, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to get the rest of these off of here and come back, and then we'll mount that adapter. All right, so that actually went very easy. This just pops right off when you get the rivets off. And this was a 1364 3/16 range bit. Either way, just drilling the head of that rivet off. So take a pair of side cutter dikes and grab on the inside, grab that rivet and pry it out. There's 4 of them. Once you get those out, then you can proceed to mounting. And this first one, I already tried to pry it out. I messed it up. See if I can move it. I'm going to have to drill it all the way through. So give me a second, I'll do that. Alright, so all 4 rivets are out. Next, to make life easier, and what is not shown here, is need to take a 1/4 inch bit and drill this air box out, because these bolts don't slide through there. So real simple. I'm just going up a very small amount from what was factory. Now those bolts can slide right through there, make life a little easier. So adapter is going to go on. Logo is going to go on the top. Slides right through like that. Then we're going to take a bolt, a washer, run them through. We do 4 of those. On the back side, they do send nuts with them, jam nuts. You can use those or Loctite, whatever you choose to do. It's not necessary because the adapter is threaded. Or at least these ones are. So, let's see. We will get this on here real quick and mount the filter, and we'll be good to go. All right, so we're almost there. These don't need to be crazy tight or anything, just snug them up. Those are mounted there. Now what I am going to do is put this filter in. Actually, I'm going to run these nuts on the back side here and Loctite them with the washers. That's going to take a few seconds here, so I'm going to pause and come back. All right. Got the nuts and washers on there, Loctited. Next to go in is the air filter. It is going to go in with this parallel to the ground. Put that clamp up on the top to where you can see it. So we're going to run the filter down till you no longer see the ridges on the machining. And this side over here is really tight up against the box. So that is a very snug fit there. That is how it is supposed to be. All right, that's that. Let's get this outerwears on wherever I put it. So the outerwears is, being that this portion is tight in that corner, it is going to be a little difficult to get over that. I could have put it on first, but I didn't. So we will see. Kind of the trick with dealing with these is, with the outerwears, to get them over a spot, is spin the outerwears. Get it as far as you can, and then pull on it and spin it. And that will lock that in. Alright. Well, there you have it. I don't like looking at that outerwears logo, so I stick them on the bottom. But that is that. So I'm going to have another follow-up video of this filter on the dyno, and we will see that shortly. Thanks for watching.